Welcome to the intriguing world of thought experiments in philosophy, where reality bends and concepts collide in the realm of imagination. These mental exercises serve as windows into the profound mysteries of existence, challenging our perceptions and probing the very fabric of reality. From moral dilemmas to metaphysical conundrums, thought experiments beckon us to explore the boundaries of our understanding and confront the fundamental questions that shape our lives. Have you ever pondered the ethical implications of sacrificing one life to save many, or questioned the essence of identity as objects undergo gradual change? You may have contemplated the nature of consciousness and the limits of artificial intelligence. These are just a glimpse into the vast landscape of philosophical inquiry encapsulated in thought experiments. As we embark on this journey, prepare to be captivated by scenarios that defy conventional wisdom and prompt us to confront the complexities of human experience. So, get ready to explore the depths of philosophical thought through some of the most famous and thought-provoking experiments ever conceived. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe to stay updated with our new content. Also, if you like what you see, hit the like button and ring the notification bell. It really helps us out. Now enjoy the video. Let's immerse ourselves in a vivid mental scenario. Picture yourself standing at a railway switch, the cool metal beneath your fingertips, your heart pounding as you stare down the tracks. In the distance, a trolley hurtles forward, its momentum carrying it closer and closer to a group of 5 unsuspecting workers laboring on the rails. They're entirely oblivious to the imminent danger hurtling their way. But in this moment, you're not a mere observer. You hold the power to alter the course of fate. As you scan the scene, a chilling realization grips you. You can divert the trolley onto another track, away from the group of 5 workers. It seems like a simple choice, save the 5, until you notice the lone individual on the alternative track, utterly unaware of the impending peril. This moral quandary, immortalized in philosophical circles as the trolley problem, slices through the fabric of ethics and decision-making like a razor. It presents a stark choice between 2 morally conflicting actions: to intervene and redirect the trolley, thereby sacrificing the life of one to save 5, or to refrain from action, allowing the trolley to continue its deadly course, resulting in the deaths of the 5 workers. At its core, the trolley problem forces us to confront the inherent tensions between utilitarianism and deontology, 2 prominent ethical philosophies. Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill's utilitarianism posits that the morally right action maximizes overall happiness or minimizes harm. From their perspective, diverting the trolley to save the lives of 5 individuals at the expense of one seems justified, as it produces the most significant net benefit in terms of lives saved versus lost. However, deontologists like Immanuel Kant argue for a different approach. Deontology holds that specific actions are inherently right or wrong, regardless of their consequences. In the context of the trolley problem, deontologists might argue that intentionally causing harm to an innocent person, even to save others, violates moral principles such as the sanctity of life and the duty to refrain from harming others. Yet the complexities of the trolley problem extend beyond the clash between utilitarianism and deontology. Variations of the scenario abound, each introducing new factors and nuances that further complicate decision-making. Some versions involve pushing a bystander onto the tracks to stop the trolley, blurring the distinction between actively causing harm and passively allowing damage. Moreover, the trolley problem transcends theoretical speculation. It has real-world implications. In fields such as ethics, law, and artificial intelligence, researchers grapple with similar ethical dilemmas, albeit in different contexts. For instance, self-driving cars face decisions akin to the trolley problem. Should they prioritize the safety of their passengers, even if it means, in the process, harming pedestrians, or vice versa? These practical applications of the trolley problem underscore its relevance in contemporary society and the critical need to navigate ethical quandaries in a rapidly advancing world. As technology continues to evolve, the ethical considerations surrounding autonomous systems and decision-making algorithms become increasingly pressing. The trolley problem serves as a stark reminder that ethical dilemmas are not confined to hypothetical scenarios, but permeate the fabric of our daily lives, demanding thoughtful reflection and principled action. The trolley problem, with its intricate web of moral, philosophical, and practical implications, challenges us to grapple with the complexities of ethical decision-making. It urges us to scrutinize the fundamental principles that underpin our choices and to confront the weighty consequences of our actions. Ultimately, the trolley problem beckons us to engage in a profound exploration of morality, responsibility, and the intricate tapestry of human ethics. As we stand at the hypothetical railway switch, pondering the diverging tracks and the lives they represent, we are compelled to confront the timeless question: what would we do in the face of the trolley problem? Embark on a journey through the annals of ancient Greek mythology, where the legendary hero Theseus sailed the seas aboard a grand ship, victorious in his quest to slay the Minotaur. But as the years passed and the timbers weathered, the vessel underwent countless repairs and renovations. Eventually, not a single plank remained of the original boat. Is it still Theseus's ship? This paradox, known as the Ship of Theseus conundrum, casts a spotlight on the nature of identity and the concept of persistence through change. Imagine standing before the reconstructed ship, pondering its essence. On one hand, it bears the same name, carries the same legacy, and continues to serve its purpose as a vessel for voyages. On the other hand, every component has been replaced over time, leaving nothing of the original ship intact. Philosophers have wrestled with the implications of the Ship of Theseus for centuries, probing the depths of metaphysics and ontology. One school of thought argues for the continuity of identity through change, positing that the ship remains Theseus' vessel as long as it retains the same form, function, and purpose. According to this perspective, identity transcends physicality and is grounded in the ship's enduring role and significance. Conversely, skeptics challenge the notion of identity persistence, questioning whether a vessel can retain its identity when every part has been replaced. They argue that the ship undergoes a fundamental transformation with each replacement, rendering it a distinct entity from the original. From this viewpoint, identity is intimately tied to an object's specific material components rather than its overarching form or purpose. But the complexities of the Ship of Theseus extend beyond mere philosophical speculation. They resonate with practical implications in our everyday lives. Consider the realm of personal identity. Are we the same individuals we were in childhood, despite undergoing myriad changes in personality, beliefs, and experiences? Like the ship, we evolve over time, shedding old facets of ourselves and adopting new ones. Yet despite these transformations, we still perceive ourselves as continuous beings, anchored by a sense of selfhood that persists through change. Moreover, the ship of Theseus raises intriguing questions about the nature of preservation and restoration. When we restore historic buildings, artifacts, or artworks, how much alteration is permissible before they lose their original identity? Are we merely preserving the outward appearance, or are we safeguarding the intangible essence that imbues them with historical significance? Ultimately, the ship of Theseus serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities inherent in identity and the ever-shifting nature of existence. It challenges us to reconsider our notions of continuity and change, prompting introspection into the essence of selfhood and the legacy we leave behind. So, the next time you encounter a restored monument, or think about your own evolution, ponder the paradox of Theseus's ship and the profound questions it raises about identity, preservation, and the passage of time. Step into a thought experiment that stretches the boundaries of comprehension and challenges our understanding of consciousness: the Chinese room. Imagine yourself locked in a room, surrounded by stacks of papers covered in Chinese characters. Despite lacking any knowledge of the Chinese language, you receive slips of paper with Chinese symbols slid under the door. Your only tools are a rule book written in your native language and the ability to follow its instructions meticulously. Yet, through this process, you produce coherent responses to those outside the room who believe you understand Chinese. But do you? This enigmatic scenario, crafted by philosopher John Searle in 1980, is a cornerstone in debates surrounding artificial intelligence, cognition, and the nature of consciousness. The Chinese room posits a provocative question. Can a system, whether a person, a computer, or any mechanism, genuinely understand language? Or is it merely processing symbols devoid of genuine comprehension? At first glance, it may seem plausible that the person inside the room understands Chinese. After all, they can generate responses to questions posed in Chinese, demonstrating apparent linguistic competence. However, Searle argues that understanding extends beyond mere manipulation of symbols. Proper understanding involves grasping the meaning and intention behind language, a feat that eludes the occupant of the Chinese room. Critics of Searle's argument point to the analogy of the brain as a complex computational system, likening it to the operations performed within the Chinese room. From this perspective, the brain processes information analogous to the rule-based manipulation of symbols in the room, leading to the emergence of consciousness and understanding. However, Searle counters that the Chinese room highlights the distinction between syntax and semantics. While the people inside the room may manipulate symbols according to syntactic rules, they lack an understanding of the language's semantics, the meaning behind the symbols. Furthermore, the Chinese room raises profound questions about the nature of consciousness and subjective experience. Can consciousness arise solely from manipulating symbols? Or is there something ineffable, fundamental, and inherently subjective about consciousness? This line of inquiry delves into the elusive realm of qualia, the raw sensory experiences that constitute our subjective reality. Moreover, the implications of the Chinese room extend beyond the confines of artificial intelligence and linguistics, touching upon broader philosophical inquiries into the nature of mind and reality. Does the mind function like a computational machine, or are there aspects of consciousness that defy computational explanation? Can consciousness be reduced to physical processes, or does it point to something beyond the material realm? In essence, The Chinese room challenges us to confront our understanding's limitations and grapple with the profound mysteries of consciousness and cognition. Enter a realm of boundless possibilities, where every desire is within reach and every experience is at your fingertips. The experience machine. Picture a device capable of generating any conceivable experience, from the mundane to the extraordinary, all indistinguishable from reality. Want to soar through the skies like a bird, explore distant galaxies, or relive your happiest memories? With the flip of a switch, the experience machine grants your every wish. But there's a catch. By plugging into the machine, you relinquish your connection to the external world, surrendering to a life of simulated experiences. You never experience pain, suffering, or disappointment in this virtual paradise. Every moment is filled with joy and fulfillment. Sounds enticing, doesn't it? But before diving headlong into this digital utopia, consider the profound philosophical questions lurking beneath it. This thought experiment, conceived by philosopher Robert Nozick in his seminal work, Anarchy, State, and Utopia in 1974, serves as a litmus test for our understanding of happiness, authenticity, and the nature of reality. It forces us to confront a fundamental question. Does true happiness require genuine experiences rooted in reality, or is the illusion of happiness sufficient? At first glance, the allure of the experience machine is undeniable. Who wouldn't want to escape the trials and tribulations of everyday life for a paradise of perpetual bliss? Yet, upon closer inspection, doubts begin to emerge. Are simulated experiences truly fulfilling if they lack the authenticity and unpredictability of real-life interactions? Can synthetic happiness compare to the richness and depth of genuine human experiences? Proponents of the experience machine argue that pursuing happiness is paramount, regardless of whether it stems from actual or simulated experiences. From this perspective, the source of happiness is irrelevant as long as it brings joy and fulfillment. If the experience machine can provide endless happiness without the burdens of reality, why should we hesitate to embrace it? However, skeptics raise thought-provoking objections to this line of reasoning. They argue that true happiness is intrinsically linked to authenticity and genuine human connections. While the experience machine may offer temporary pleasure, it ultimately denies us the opportunity to engage with the complexities and challenges of the real world. Moreover, by retreating into a virtual paradise, we risk forfeiting the richness of human experience. The highs and lows, the triumphs and setbacks that shape our identity and define who we are. Furthermore, the experience machine raises ethical concerns about autonomy, free will, and the nature of choice. If we willingly plug into the machine, are we genuinely exercising agency over our lives or succumbing to passive submission? And what about the implications for society as a whole? If individuals retreat into virtual worlds, what becomes of our collective responsibilities and obligations to one another? In the end, the experience machine serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities inherent in pursuing happiness and the choices we make in search of fulfillment. It challenges us to reflect on the nature of reality, the value of authenticity, and the enduring quest for meaning in our lives. So, the next time the allure of instant gratification tempts you, pause and consider the profound questions posed by the experience machine. After all, true happiness may lie not in escaping reality, but in embracing it, flaws and all. As we conclude our exploration of these famous philosophical thought experiments, we're left with a profound appreciation for the complexity and depth of human thought. From the moral quandaries of the trolley problem to the metaphysical puzzles of the ship of Theseus. These mental exercises challenge us to grapple with fundamental questions about morality, identity, consciousness, and the nature of reality itself. Engaging with these thought experiments invites us to stretch the limits of our imagination and reflect on their implications for our lives and society. They are powerful tools for stimulating intellectual curiosity, fostering critical thinking skills, and encouraging dialogue about some of humanity's most pressing issues. Moreover, these thought experiments transcend the confines of academic philosophy, resonating with broader themes in literature, art, science, and everyday life. They prompt us to consider how we navigate moral dilemmas, perceive ourselves and others, and understand the world. So, as we continue our journey of exploration and discovery, let's remain open to the insights and revelations that thought experiments offer. Let's embrace the challenges they present and engage with them thoughtfully and empathetically. After all, grappling with the profound questions posed by philosophy deepens our understanding of ourselves, our place in the world, and the boundless mysteries that await us. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video. Remember, if you liked our video, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell below. It really helps us out.